my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell? Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
I'm back, guys. Sorry for delay. I was making a coffee on my new coffee machine, my first one. If somebody's wondering, this is my new coffee machine. The old one was beyond repair. The same brand, just different model. I like coffee with cold milk. It was not even that expensive, guys. It was $280. The older ones were more expensive, but was bigger. This one is more compact, and it's still pretty much the same coffee. Oh, that's the good coffee. Oh, okay, let's finish our Astra Militarum game. Hot milk. Well, you can make the hot milk with that part of the machine. Hot milk or for a cappuccino. I don't use that part of the machine. Okay. So we're making our Astra Militarum game, fighting the orcs and the Necrons. We have the big guns. We have our Bane Blades. This is that long game we had for 2 days. Okay. Where were we? There's a Bane Blade here. There's an obelisk nearby. Bane Blade can take a damage. Oh, there you go. I have a monolith actually here. We'll fire with the last cannons. Fire with the Demolisher cannon. And fire with the main weapons. It's funny how we don't see this thing, huh? We have the Hunter Killer Missile. The city is sprawling. We'll send this tank here. I don't see the obelisk. We'll make a careful approach. Okay. I'm not the only one making coffee in the house. There is 3 other people, and on some days there are over 10 cups of coffee made. It's not just for me. This is the commissar, okay. A little above the accuracy there. Another tech priest here. Rebuild defense that were destroyed here. What do we have here? 100 ore, 7 food. The outputs are good. We are missing some population here. And another hub block for the population. What do we have here? Bane Blade under construction. We do have enough energy for another Marauder Bomber. Okay, we'll get another Marauder Bomber. It's one of them super heavies. This is the Marauder Bomber. This one needs repair. A lot of mushrooms, orchid fungus on the map. We can engage this battle wagon here. I don't want to shoot those make guns. How much damage can we do here? 2.3. Must have been buffed. And see, just the cover, I guess. Okay, open fire here. This is the second seed they built here in a short time. We're gonna deal with the Meganobs here. There's a lot of mech guns here too. Okay, Meganobs taking damage. Don't see this one here. This one is damage. Repairs should be on the way. This one is in good condition. We have a bunch of level 10 Lamnaras Bell tanks here. do some damage here. .3 damage in Ben Blade. Mega Nobs throwing grenades is so weird. Let's clear this last one here. Ekpri is so useful. All 10 Lemon Astra Monolith. It's actually similar, similar. The firepower is better as well. Okay, the base is down. Should be the last cannons. Molesher cannon. Guess wondering about the Molesher cannon is that the cannon there, not the big gun. The big gun is called the bend blade cannon. You can see them here from the high ground. Last cannons and our outer cannon. Battle cannon, my bad. Okay. Making a move on this city here. There should be an obelisk nearby. Let's send the bend blade. Yeah, that's a monolith and a doom sight. Doom sight is a lot of damage. Total damage is a lot. But it's fragile.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Dagobots. I'm gonna get this commissar closer to all the artillery. Let's send in tanks.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
This one can buff 3 artillery units here. Thanks, Scotty. Okay, we have a Doomsday Arc, Doom Sight, a Monolith, and there is a Tomb Blade there. Can the artillery get it? Nice. The Lord Commissar increases accuracy, and every now and then it can increase the arm penetration. Pretty significant. Okay, we have the city under siege. We'll repair this lemon. I think they might retreat here. We had them pretty much here. Bend Blade next turn. What are you gonna go out?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you for keeping Nightbot in mind as well. Okay, what do we have here? Hunter Seeker Missile. The Bend Blade, unlike other units, don't need to use an action to fire a Hunter Kill Missile. pretty good damage on the monolith. And what do we have here? Get a food building. 7 required. We kind of miss population now. That's fine here. Put a food building here while we wait. Oh, what happened? Looks like the game crashed. Crashed desktop, no message. That's the second crash in this in the game with the Astra Militarum. Oh, at least we had the autosave. Substructure extension. Increase the tile acquisition radius of cities. One day this will be a hive city, 1 billion people in one structure, towering over a poisoned world. But first this element needs to expand a little. Set the foundations for galaxy-based conurbation. I want to play a game one time with this faction where we actually just pretty much make the whole planet a one mega city. Oh, that's the beginning return shit. And outputs were reset on. At least we know what's happening here. Oh man, game. Why you have to crash? The combat with all the Warhammer 40k units is a lot of fun. This thing survived. Looks like it loaded the same turn, but with this glitch need to get fixed, man. Oh, there's actually additional units here. We didn't see them last time. Well, it's not the same turn. Why is Lemon Rust ugliest? What the hell? I think it fits the Imperial Guard. Okay. No crash this time. Oh, they have Gargantuan's Spigot. Holy shit, that Hydra got the lead, that's Obelisk. Out of nowhere, a bunch of units deleting a tank. Holy shit. Did they receive like like 3 units for free there because of that glitch? So many units spawned there out of nowhere. Dragonets are explosive charges designed to crack vehicle armor. This thing is nasty. This thing, every time it takes damage, just goes away from combat. But we're gonna have to push it at this point. We'll get this closer as well. Bomber is under construction. That Squigord can do a lot of damage on tanks. It's a war boss. I wonder how many they have. Extra infantry armor breeding licenses decrease growth rate of cities. Bulgarians, melee infantry unit, let's see that. As we got is gonna be a trouble there. They have 2 war bosses. Wow, they just deleted the tank just like that. Obelisk did 18 damage, holy shit. This thing is ridiculous. I think this is all they have here. I don't think we can even bring it down. Maybe. Got a Primaris Psyker, Avenger of Caria. Let's see, level 8 is a Molten Beam. 2 range, 8.1 damage, 1 attack, eye down penetration, 12 accuracy, beam. Close damage to group size with target unit, melt increases the armor, penetration half range. Psychic power, witch fire, classifications. 4 armor and 8 health. Holy shit, that's so squishy. Life leech, 2 range, 4.1 damage to attacks, 8 penetration, 8 accuracy. Life steal converts damage into hit points. Psychic power and a witch fire. With a twist of what it says, the Pyromancer claps his hands together and turns them outward towards the foe. As he does so, white orb beam of blazing energy bursts from his palms. It melts armor to slag and vaporizes flesh, leaving only ghastly shadows in its wake. As a Molten Beam description. Life Leech, with a twist of his gnarled hands, the wrathful Psyker rips the life force from his enemy, hoarding the stolen essence and using it to restore the injured flesh of his allies. Scryer's Gaze reveals the target tile in adjacent tiles. Oh, now that's very useful. Now this is very useful. The Diviner can see the battlefield clearly in the mind's eye, with the vantage point of a hunting hawk and the precision of a laser. The to and fro armies and war machines is but a scurrying of ants beneath his omniscient gaze. Thus can Diviner direct the deployment of specialist forces exactly when and where they are most needed, directing them to vital objectives that, once secured, will ensure victory. This is I think big deal. Every 2 turns. And a Psychic Maelstrom is the 2 range, 8 penetration, accuracy, 1 attack, 16.2 damage. It's a barrage. Large blast, psychic power, witch fire. The Telekine focuses his entire mental might into creating a vast maelstrom with target power, unleashing a storm of psychic energy that utterly consumes his force. 8 health on level 8. It's ridiculous. Over school and on a higher rank, How the hell did they spawn so many units there? It's like everybody got extra stuff on that turn when the game crashed. It's like the orcs got those additional 4 units there. Two war bosses here, and the Bendblade is surrounded. Need to flank the casualty here. This thing is so hard to kill like this. Go for the abilities. Guess the weapons are kinda useless here. Nice. There's no way to destroy this right now. Might at least send it home. Retreat. This thing will definitely flee now with 10 health. No weapons available. So I can put a imperial bastion here. Get me another tech priest. At least the city is exposed with them retreating like this. Oh, the tech priest is dead. Lord came out of nowhere. That was an Overwatch with the Ben Blade. I started to spam these war bosses. It's a miracle we survived here. I should have moved here first. Tech priest is definitely in trouble there. Fire alert. With the big thing retreating, we do have some advantage now here. The Lord will no doubt delete this one. You can fire the Hunter's killer missile. Oh, so close. Do we have another one? Please tell me we have another one. Oh! What? Dull range. Suck it! Dead. And to deal with this war boss here. I think we have enough firepower. So we'll keep them busy as well. There's that big got somewhere here. Thing is slowly repairing. So much damage reduction inside that city. Need tiles on. Hydra just got one shot by that obelisk. Yeah, what do we have here? The ult is good, the outputs are really good. Get a food building here. That's this we got. It's huge. These units they have right now are actually quite deadly to our armor units. Looks like we might lose the tank. This reward is really strong against tanks. Okay, that was lucky. I'm gonna have to order pull out here. I have a lot of units. Yeah, we have to kill some of this forest as well. The city is one thing, but this forest should not be slowing us down at all. I can build more cities, but we don't need to. We don't need to. We are fighting both factions at the same time, so lack of focus. But we have to fight both of them at the same time, otherwise once we're dealing with one, the other one will attack our base. We have serious firepower, but fighting both at the same time just slows us down a little. That Squigord is so deadly. We have 2 Bane Blades here now. It's a lot of damage. We have extra accuracy and extra armor penetration right now. That city is doomed. It's still the same Satan, we still didn't kill him. Hydras got destroyed, they're easy to get destroyed by these advanced units. Yeah. Lost 2 tanks here so far against the orcs. Recovering morale. Yeah, a lot of their units are damaged. Telling me this is not the end of the map? What the hell? Holy shit, this city is going even further south. No wonder then, no wonder. Give me the vision here. The obelisk is trying to repair. Bye bye. I lost the health. The artifact was keeping it alive. They lose 20% max health. The Satan fled again. Another tech priest. What's going on here? Okay, we'll shoot him up there. Should be enough population now. Food for population. Gargantuan Squigota. 106 health, level 3. We need to kill before it goes higher level. We have the damage buff. What the hell? My turn! Some reason it killed all weapons there. Bring it down! That thing is the bane of all things. Okay, the thing's down. Still counts as one. Okay, okay. Let's bring these things down. I actually wonder how far does this city goes to the south. It's a huge city. Look what it says here. Apocalyptic barrage. Apocalyptic my ass. Where the hell did that war boss come from? They're just spawning level 8 war bosses out of thin air. Evaluate Bulgrin's heavy melee infantry unit. 6 armor for 3 health. The health is increased because of the artifact. 4 morale. Wow. Power Maul. When cast with temporary reduces the accuracy of target unit. A power weapon is sheathed in the little haze of a disrupting energy field that eats through armor, flesh, and bone with ease. Bulgarins are clad in custom-made carapace armor and carry crude assault weaponry to capitalize on the uphuman stature and resilience. These units provide their comrades with a wall of walking cover as they advance across the battlefield, soaking up vast amounts of enemy fire in the process. Maybe they're gonna have a better with more armor. How big is this shit here? Okay, this is the end. What can we do against this guy? I like this. This thing barely survived. Fuck off, orcs. Let me see you bring down this shit. Let's put the Overwatch here in zone of control. We need to repair this one. Another war boss. Is it actually tank buster? My bad. We're slowly getting healed here, slowly. The Squigod is down, so we don't have to worry here. Yeah, the war bosses and the Squigods and Meganobs and Killer Cans can do damage. Need to clear some of these trees. We need to hold this artifact. The artifact gives negatives too much. 20% hit points, 20% hit points max. Basically, when you lose it, you lose 20% hit points. When you gain it, you gain 20% max hit points and 20% heal. It's not just max hit points; it's also a heal. On the when it gets transferred. That's why that obelisk got destroyed. Okay, heal the tank here. We have some non-invited guests here. Let's try this. Heavy melee unit. We do have heavy melee units. We have the Castellan robots and the Bulgarians. The Castellan robot is decent enough. Castellan robot is a monstrosity. Pretty good. this city is now exposed. Yeah, fire with artillery here. But,
Oh my god! Have you
Thanks,
seen
Gary.
that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
the forts cost 2 ore upkeep, and the tech priest that builds them has 5 turns cooldown to build it, with 4 ore to construct. It's a Gorkanaut. Frag grenade. The little storm of shrapnel from these grenades drives opponents further under cover for a few precious moments, allowing attackers more time to close in and hopefully get the first blow in against the disoriented foe. At least we see what is happening here now. It's a cryptic there, huh? Weapon fire on the lord though. Cryptic can heal though. Ooh. A little ugly with the healing. We'll put our outpost here. We don't have the vision here. What the fuck is this? Experimental procedure. Where is that paint dog? Bane blade 3.5 damage. This resilience they have here is absurd with those dogs are keeping them alive. That's why I had to back off in the first place. We can pull back and kill them with a little overwatch while we repair the tanks. We didn't need to repair the tanks. That is overpowered in defense. Really overpowered in defense. Can't do shit here. Let's see how they like overwatch from the tanks. I really need to repair this shit. So what is going on here? The Empire of the Orcs. That's a big word for orcs. Empire. Gonna trigger the Emperor, no doubt. No ore. Oh shit. Need more ore. Build another Marauder Bomber. Only gonna assist this tank down here. Marauder Bomber is super heavy unit.
Oh my god!
Out of
Have you
ore.
seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Out of ore. Take Duggle Bots. Okay, we have artillery shot here. Has Gonja to repair this shit. The city's going down. Nobody's gonna save them. is on high ground now. Any hunter killer missile, nice. Bye bye Cryptic, that's a support hero. This position is good here.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey King, thank you for the support. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, I was barely surviving with my tanks until I removed a bunch of forests and ruins and fireweed.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
The forest doesn't show here on the tank, but I think it will show here. It's 50% on ranged damage. That's why you need to get rid of the cover. There are weapons against it. The Necrons lose this city, it's pretty much game over for them. Yeah, so you need to have a combination of arms. That's why you can use a tech priest to remove the forest, impale ruins or fireweed. These things that slow you down. Give it the enemy's cover, block the line of sight of your guns as well. There are ways to deal with it. Inspired training. Yeah, we'll just get everything there. Well, you guys wanted to see the aircraft, the last aircraft, actually the one of the fighters. I have a feeling the Volker is gonna be better and it's gonna be fun. Oh, that's a very good Overwatch here. Holy shit, how many Daka jets do they have? Those turbo bombers. Inspired training. Edict increases the production output and Imperial barracks in the city. Edict asks Militarum to all commissars, government officers, volunteering sweeps are to be doubled. The Emperor mercy is to be applied to all cousins. They have a really mega city here. Megapolis 1. Research. What was it called? The Thunderbolt. Fast and heavy fighter unit. I have a feeling it's gonna be worse than the Valkyrie. I'm losing the morale here. I'm gonna need more of these guys here. The forests, Imperial Ruins are good if you're using a lot of melee units, but when you're using a lot of range units, they're actually pretty bad. Pretty bad for us. The city's going down. When is next week's? Probably even later today. I have I'm planned very long streams for several days. I have nothing else to do. So later today, I'm streaming for another at least 7 hours. Is there a unit cap limit? You're limited by your resources, because they cost have upkeep. There's another obelisk. Obelisks are dangerous. The last cannon is pretty good on the obelisk. I don't want to waste some firepower here. We'll be playing a big game with Space Marines, maybe even after the monthly quest, or later this month. I'll be playing more of this game. I don't want to trigger Overwatch on this thing. This thing is deadly. I said today, if Endless Space had combat like this, probably be the best 4X game I played. That's what Endless Space 2 is missing. The only thing that's missing, you know, some tactical combat. I need to get more ore. Ore production has gotten low. Okay. Why would I skip this thing? Shoot that thing. Close. Have +3 accuracy from the Lord Commissar. Pretty impressive. Increases pretty much damage. So how to do it. I'm not regretting I didn't get him earlier. Okay, what's on the move here? Yeah, this is all they have right now. At Gorkanaut is a threat. Should open some serious fire here with the damage. Do have the smoke screen as well. What is streaming from Croatia? Yeah, the Pen Blade that destroys Gorkanaut, no problem. Can you believe how many weapons they can put on the battle wagon? What the hell? The battle wagon actually becomes impressive with technologies. The amount of weapons they can put on this shit, what the hell? It's super tanky and heavily armed with technologies. I kind of want to move the basilisk here. I think it will survive. Show the Orc Walker. Let's the Gorkon out. It's pretty good. Probably the best thing about it, it's that it's unlocked at tier 8. It's a lot of weapons from the get-go. A lot of weapons. A 80 HP Etarded cause level 1. Each level increases HP damage and morale by 5%. It has 10 armor, so 80 HP base is more than enough. Keep in mind, this is for example, this Lemon Rust Battle Tank is level 10, and we do have additional 20% from this artifact. This is a veteran unit. Does not get more hardcore than this. This one needs repairs. It could still fire though. It did clear most of the war bosses. I think this will retreat. They rotate their units out if they can. I will leave it for repair. I want to remove those ruins. Put another tower here. Yeah, that's fine. I like this damage here. There's a heavy bolter on 2 range as well. This one is on 42 health. Should be enough. Unless they bring a melee unit here. I have last cannons in 3 range. It's the last cannon. Yeah, twin linked. Necrons are gonna get destroyed. Them losing that city is a big deal. That was a good Overwatch there. Marauder Bomber is super heavy, tanky, good damage at 2 range, even 3 range if need be. But that bomb, don't even dare say it's against groups. Who gives a shit about the group of boys or the guardsmen or the space marines? It's a Marauder Bomber. It's supposed to be effective against the close tier there. Three turns cooldown. I feel that somebody forgot to put a 0 next to that damage. And I'm talking about after decimal, before. 5.4 damage with 6 accuracy. The numbers are off. It's missing a 0 somewhere. Seriously missing a 0 somewhere. Yeah, probably 10 attacks. I can see that. It's actually gonna be useful. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right there. What did they kill their Engineers? Yeah. very impressive at 2 range. Very impressive at 2 range. You can even go with a twin link last cannon at 3 range, but then they have bolters on fire. Ooh, wow. Pretty good. Orcs are on the retreat. Do we put Overwatch here? We can just fire here. Only dangerous if they have a melee unit close by. It's another city here. Should have used the link first, Jink first. But it's not a very high damage. For next turn. There's an artifact here that provides 20% damage. The orcs are in a very good position. Very good position. Is this post quest from yesterday? Yes, it is. We're gonna finish this one off because I really enjoy playing with Imperial Guard. Nobody in the range. These forests are killing us here, killing our damage. Give me another tech priest. I'll send a Valkyrie to pick him up. Actually, Valkyrie is busy down there. Can we get another Valkyrie? No ore. Oh, getting more production. The ore is kind of dropping to low. 45. It's not good enough. Not good enough for this shit. I'm gonna have to go a little slower here. I don't want to trigger the obelisk overwatch. Can we finish them off with a demolisher here? Yes. Bem Blade is incredible, just incredible. Lyrics are out. Thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot. Not like we have a use for this influence. There's a Satan here healing. We'll invest Baneblade in this area. Baneblade is slow, that's pretty much the only downside. Slow in tier 10. Takes longer to unlock. Over here together with the Lord Commissar. We're gonna shoot the battle cannon and the last cannon here. 5.3 damage, that's okay. I think it's hard to kill. It's 50% invulnerable. Can we fire anything here? No hunter killer missiles. Hunter killer missiles, no. But in the range of the artillery, that's a shame. At this point in the game, we should be producing ore 100. Ore getting depleted and getting low tells you how many units we have. And we had to constantly produce this game. I did neglect my ore production for a few turns though. We have like 4 BEM blades. That's over 60 ore a turn. Valkyrie is so impressive. What makes it really good is that those 2 heavy bolters you can add with technology. There is technology that adds 2 heavy bolters on a BEM blade, Lemon Battle Tank, and a Valkyrie. I'm gonna take a little more damage next turn though. That's a level 10 Valkyrie. Okay, let's bring our artillery. The obelisk is somewhere here. We should not be exploring with a BEM blade because it's very slow. BEM blade is going to action. No downtime. Wow. Now we can enter the tile, but it's interesting they can build it on it. With all these forests here. Looks like Necrons are on full retreat. We have a Monolith and a Tomb Blades. Full little firepower at 2 range. It did not trigger the Overwatch because of the forest. The model bomber should be able to handle Monolith. Obelisk, no. Obelisk is just enough to deal with it. But we uncovered the Obelisk. We should fire on the Obelisk. Obelisk has serious firepower. Has Tesla spheres. It has 0 armor penetration, but does so much damage. It's like just believe and it will deal damage. Like, where is armor penetration? Who needs armor penetration? Just believe the Tesla weapons delete. Satan moved, I think, closer here to the city ruins, maybe here. Just believe. It does damage. The power of belief. The artillery gets so much better with the Lord Commissar. His accuracy is 50%. The Lord Commissar with our discipline 3 gives 3 accuracy, which means 50% more damage. The Basilisk Earthshaker Cannon doesn't have very impressive damage. It's the range where it's at. But with additional accuracy, increases damage quite a bit. So Lord Commissar should always be next to 3-4 artillery units. Just in case, I'm gonna put this one here. I don't think for the AI the merge is even necessary there, unless they have ridiculous production. Because the separate, they're gonna be stronger. If they can produce really crazy amounts, then merge. If they don't have a lot of units, merge is bad. Because the Obelisk alone is tanky and does damage, and Satan alone is tanky and does damage. If you need to produce several elite units, then the merge is fine. That's the way to play the Imperial Guard. Make the whole planet your fortifications. I love Imperial Guard. I wouldn't mind seeing all this built and having fortifications everywhere. We can pretty much make this whole area one large city like the orcs did, because you can increase the tile acquisition range, and this all can be one big city here. I will definitely be playing more Imperial Guard in the future, man. I love playing this faction. Shoot the Hunter. The Hunter Killer Missile has 10 cooldown, 10 turn cooldown, but it's still range. It's really high damage, good armor penetration as well. It's high. It's a tier 10 research. It's very useful when you're moving a lot of vehicles towards the front. Okay, I think the orcs are retreating again. This area will give us a good line of sight. The Tech Priest is so useful. I'm not sure what is more useful: the Blessing of Messiah repair, clearing tiles so you get the line of fire sight, remove the enemy cover, or putting down the Imperial Bastions. So useful. Let's see what is here. We could also use the life leech here. Damage is okay, but I wanna be prepared here. Oh, we have units. Make boys, Mega Nobs, War Boss, another War Boss level 10. It's in forest as well. Let's take this with your artillery. Artillery is very good to take the outposts, cause there's good range. Holy shit, damage reduction here. The Bendblade still has quite a bit of health. There's another level 8 war boss. Jesus. These guys must all have limb implants. The thing does a lot of damage to tanks. The city itself gives a lot of damage reduction. Hopefully this one will not one-shot us here. We need to get rid of this. This thing has heavy, a lot of weapons now. Battle Wagon has actually become a threat with all the damage. No damage here. I have to consider the healing as well. I need more tanks. Mega Nobs are very good at dealing with tanks. Oh, look at that Overwatch, nice. Scarabs eat Overwatch anyway, so it's good for them as well. But there was no follow-up there. Ooh, another Squigot. Just can't push into this city here. City is huge. Anyways, boys, food time. I'll be AFK up to 20 minutes. See ya. See ya when I get back. I'm back. Let's continue. The orcs are proving very resistant here. Very resistant. Ooh, 20 damage. I think this might turn the tide of war. Sneaky Valkyrie taking the artifact, which gives us another 20% damage. 20 extra hit points, mark hit points on hit points per turn, and 40% more damage. At Benblade, you're gonna take a lot of damage from those guys there. And you start clearing these forests. These forests are what's causing so much, such slow progress here. So we got it just here on time to get a full nuke. Okay. Open fire. Oh, not bad. Lost some damage there. Still gonna take serious damage. I think I have enough damage to take it down. Taking this thing down in one turn is a really big deal. Okay. It's dead. I have to protect these things here. Meganobs could move here, but they don't have the range here. Was it tier 10 unit? I think so, yeah. I think it's tier 10. We need to protect the tech priests. When the Necrons go down, the orcs are gonna get surrounded, and that's gonna be the end of orcs. Because we have to use some firepower on both of them. Okay. Don't see anything here. We have to get closer. What the hell is that technology? We are researching some different thing now. There's a technology which makes the movement easier for tanks to the trees. This one is slowly going down. We can get that artillery closer. Hey, Bolt didn't see them because of the trees. We're gonna be getting more ore. The Ben Blade is going the long way around. Excuse me. I think the Necrons still have a damage artifact. Yeah, there are 3 on this map. Okay. We have them both on the run. It's gonna be easy to deal with the Necron City than with the Orc City. The Orc City is just so huge. That was a good overwatch there. 20 damage, nice. That had no accuracy at all. We've taken that artifact here. Not even sure how long we can hold here. The Valkyrie is not easy to kill. Oh, there it is, the last artifact. They're gonna be plus 6% damage. We take that, it's gonna be a huge advantage for us. Let's bring this obelisk down. The Valkyrie can easily escape here if needed, and we have a Jink in 2 turns. We might be able to hold 3-4 turns. Yeah, move the artillery here into the ruins. This thing will go down. Another obelisk down. Okay. We'll send the Lemnas Belt and take the artifact. It's kind of waste to send a Baneblade to explode, it's too slow. Okay. Population is here. We kind of need ore production. Keep removing the forests. Look at, keep removing the forests. To build a fortress there. We also need to remove the forest. Baneblade is still at 150 health, that's a lot. Okay, this is off cooldown, so I have to do it now. Can Imperial Bastion out. And continue removing the forests here. No ore. No. We don't need to Q2 immediately. Q1 only. We'll keep removing the forests. Oh, that's a hero. It's a shitty rocket launcher attack. Might bring it down. As the city protection. No forest, no cover, you're getting wrecked. You can open fire with more things at once now. Still very tanky. Let's see what is here. Yeah, they're in really bad shape. We destroyed this. It's everything's gonna go down. This is huge. Huge. It's bigger than our main city. Okay, another airplane here. That's gonna be a problem. Another one. Oh, that one is gonna go down. Shame we don't have Jink available. Let's see. Beyblade can touch the city here. They're on the retreat here. Very good. Very good. Okay, Gork is going down slowly. Has 206 health. There's a Mega Nobs damage in the back and also a mech. Get our Marauder Bomber around. Wow. That's a city here, guys. City. Heavy bomb clusters. Not a cluster, clusters. Apocalyptic barrage. City. 1.2 damage. Shit, better get bombed. Yeah. Let's have Valkyrie here. They can follow us though. If they see us. Okay. Should be getting very close to their city here. Oh, I see the city. Okay, we'll blow the Canoptic Spider here. Was exactly enough to get rid of it. Nice. Last cannon on the hero. And you do all your damage before capturing a damage artifact. In that order. Because you like it harder. I'm not gonna risk, I'm gonna go with a known route here. Okay. We have armor penetration ready. Maybe one of them big things arrives. Looks like there are things here. More ore. More ore. This one is actually pretty good. Take this one and then this one. Well, range, we need the technology for that one. I think that's the high tier technology, the last one. Edict that increases the armor of units in the city. It's a tier 9 for another radius there. 4 radius on the city tile acquisition. Yes. But you cannot put a unit on it, as this represents a unit. This is just oversized, you know. What's the artifact there? What can we do here? 7 damage. Meg guns. We should probably ignore the meg guns. Go for damage here. It's a lot of damage from the Ben Blade. I love Ben Blade. If we destroy these, they lose the city fortification bonus. Can't stop all the tanks. The city's down next turn, and they're gonna lose all of this. We still have the Hunter Seeker here. Need to go away here. Those airplanes came from the other side. This one needs to repair a little. It's elevated. There should be a city here. Use the Psyker. Terrain here. Send the Ben Blade closer. Well, let's have the bomber here. Yeah. Nothing that we can see. What the hell is that technology? We need to. That technology could have been so used several times. Dozer blade reduces the movement penalty for tanks in forests and pillar ruins. That's what we. That's what we need. It's not like a top priority, but would help so much moving this rough terrain. When you create a city, it gets a name. When the unit levels up, there's a chance it gets a name. You can also rename city or the units. We have them. We have both of them. An attack on the orcs. Oh, our psychic got murdered. Just like that, Mega Nobs comes out of nowhere, kills Psychic in one hit. Those heroes are... Look at this, one attack by Daka Jet, there goes the Tech Priest. They're strong, but... one-shotting Tech Priest, I think that's fine. Same way we can one-shot mechs. But one-shotting a level 8 Psyker? What the hell? There's a hero damage reduction shit. Kaboom! Oh, they lost all morale. It's a lot of units here. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. It seems to be the devil lair in the corner. Yeah, this is the main city of the Necrons. City, some other artillery is on the way. Yes, Kozirek, yes, it's possible. We're playing on a normal speed. You can play on fast and very fast. It will cut down time when you're, just building up and not fighting quite a bit. So this is normal speed. We'll try a game on fast, see how it goes eventually. See the other speeds, but this feels alright, if not just a little slow. So we'll try the faster speed as well eventually, maybe next time. Like again with Civilization. What do I think about Creation semifinals? Well, the penalties twice in a row. I mean, it requires also a lot of luck. It's a lottery. How far can you zoom in? How far can you zoom in? This is the zoom in. Are you Xbox Online? Should be. 4 turns, 4 turns. This might be done in 4 turns. Maybe, who knows. The orcs have produced a lot of units again. They still have 3 cities, or 2. They lost the big one, so they will cut a lot of production. Keep in mind, they're not producing a unit at a time, they're producing like 3-4 units at a time. Broken out. Our tech priest is dead here. Stumble up. He didn't kill him. What the hell? Fast and heavy fighter unit. Heavy fighter that combines devastating strike potential with a graceful speed and mobility. Thunderbolt forms the bulk of the Imperial Navy's intra-atmosphere fighter aircraft. The Thunderbolt is a true workhorse with a rugged and reliable design, both venerated by its crews and respected by its enemies. I have a feeling this thing is weaker than Valkyrie. Just a feeling. As a city, huh? Agons are beaten. Okay, let's build one of these things. Thunderbolt. 8 turns. We do have only 1 void port. So 33% city damage reduction, and infantry gets additional 50%. It's a Satan. We should probably take care of Satan first. It's no view here. Okay. Losing morale again here. We have a good line of sight down here. Constantly starved for ore. We'll go around for the artifact again. Valkyrie is pretty incredible. That Gork out is gonna cause some trouble. This one is not in the city, so it's in deep shit. That paint boy is finally going down. Installed so many implants. Delayed 2 attacks. Last cannon's good against the heroes. Use the earth demolisher cannon. The tanks here. It's a weird boy. They're taking morale damage. Think can do some damage as well. Down. Do have some range here, 2.1 damage, we'll take it. There are rockets have 6 range. Not very good accuracy. Sky Strike missile for the Thunderbolts. Let's get this since we're getting the Thunderbolt built. See what that is about. We have enough firepower here. We don't even have to repair that Bane Blade. Still on a very high health. Unless they get serious melee like the Skrigot. Or a war boss, high level. Those blade, I'm gonna skip it for now. I wanna see the Thunderbolt. We're almost done here. We're gonna be crawling to the city now anyways. There's a lot of units to kill on the way. We're almost done with moving into desired positions. Might need to know that Lord. It's a level 8 Void Blade upgraded, but it requires charging as well. Last cannons on the Lord could be okay. It receives it has a hero reduction 50%. Then it has 12 armor. Then additional 33% damage reduction with C damage reduction, and then additional 40% C damage reduction, and then additional 50% range damage reduction. fire on the city. This thing is hard to kill in the city. Commissar up 10 health. Level 9, yeah. 6 armor, 10 health, still can get one shot. That morale is insane though. It does have the elite skill that brings him back to life every 10 turns. But he gets one shot again. I definitely have to shoot on the war boss here. The late war boss is a hard hitter. They're on the retreat. Very low morale, which means low damage. Looks like they're falling back to the other city. Okay. There's a unit here now. This will crush their morale further. Use this next turn. I got in position, use the smoke screen and damage. What do we have here? We get more ore. If you guys watched this game from day one, you would have seen some crazy defense here. If you guys missed it, check the VOD, part 1 on the Astra Militarum, both on Twitch and YouTube. Day 1 was just endless tide of orcs, the pink tide. Where the end is in sight. We have 2 bend blades on that Necron city. That Lord tank commander is still alive. Sing countless bells. That's our first tank commander, they haven't died. Okay, we need to go for the big damage here. Big damage and smoke screen. Next turn. Yeah, the tank commander is so tanky that they ignored him and they were attacking everything else. And the best thing is we can still add 2 more armor. 2 more armor from an item. We'll get the smoke screen next turn, so we'll get toughness there. open fire on the city. They are taking some serious morale loss. If the city goes down, they're gonna be all broken. Low accuracy. We get the small healing in return. We're pretty tanky. On casualty, I'll take it. It's a lord. Fire in the city. It's a heavy destroyer unit. This Marauder bomber is in a bad spot. I might need to ignore the heavy destroyer. Okay, we have penetration. There's a good spot here for 6 tier units. It's a lot of health. I'm gonna have to deal with this. I don't want to take a lot of damage here. The Transcendent Satan is almost down as well. There are some scorpions here, some devils. More production. More production. A lot more production here. I think they should remove the ranged weapon from the war boss. It's absolute garbage. And yeah, use it the ranged weapon sometimes or the over the melee weapon. Walker is in trouble. So Walker has survived all kinds of shit. Oh shit, we have a big one here. This thing eats tanks. I think the city's gonna go down. Oh, this thing is not affected by morale though. I need to shoot on this bigot. That's tier 10, yeah. It's really good in melee. Look at his damage in melee. It's crazy. You can buff accuracy somehow. It does have range weapons too. Yeah, the edicts went off. For the ore production. This thing is in trouble. City's almost down. No matter what, you need ore anyways. Valkyrie's finally fallen. Been with us for so long. The Gorka now is history as well. Open fire, boys, open fire. Bring it down, bring it down. Orcs had a really nice position here. Don't tell me it was a sea border here. What faction does city population have? They work the buildings. So to work the Imperial barracks, you need one population. You need one population per building. Two bend blades here wrecking shit. In this game we haven't lost any bend blades, pretty sure. We lost one Marauder bomber to the obelisk pretty much. Where's your city protection now? It lasers? Necron said a really interesting. This map was beautiful. This map was beautiful. Don't want any cover next door or in Bastion. We need to repair this. It's repairing slowly every turn. Let's get a shield here. Yeah, 6%. This is fine. Nice! That thing's huge! So you're taking this first, right? You can boost the speed next turn here. Nice hunter missile here. Get a Bulgar in 7 turns. We have enough there. What the hell is the get another one of these. The big ones. Next few turns we'll fight closer, okay? Okay. This is our best unit. Our top unit. They had a really interesting position here. Most of the water was left of the and right of the orcs. We had most of the land in the north. Okay, we don't want to have any cover for this. Battle wagons get so tanky when it's armed. So also mean they can also do a lot of damage when it's armed. Now have all 3 damage artifacts. 60% damage. We're pretty much the regular human army in this universe, the Imperial Guard. So you have a bunch of expendable infantry and vehicles, tanks. Like this is one of our classic units, the Lemon Rust Battle Tank. And the classic infantry would be the guardsmen. We have to pull out this artillery unit. We have to wait with these two. And when we can get closer. Okay. To the other side now. It's our artillery units. Yeah, this is they had wow, so we had to go here to get to them. So they had a really incredible spot here. They had a tough time to their second city here, or the third city there. Tough time to expand. If it was like closer, like here, Naked would have been a really good spot. You see the patch notes? No, not yet, Rubio. I'll check it out. Must be elevated down. Mechs are like tech priests for us. Okay, Rubio, I'm almost done with this game. So the next one will be with the Space Marines when we play. It's almost over. I'll check the patch notes. We are better at range. I did not expect this thing here. I totally forgot we had the Overwatch last turn. We're still better at range. Hunter missiles! Hunter seeker killers! What the... Oh man! I need one here. Out of range. My baby! Well, haven't you seen Avatar Shit Wizard? You can go far into the air and jump on the unit in the air. It's orcs, you know, they have bad radar. Or should I say, no radar. Sky Strike missile. Blast weapons, fire shells, missiles or packets of energy that explode on impact. And we have our Thunderbolt. 29 health, 8 armor. The health is increased by the artifact. It has twin linked last cannon, 3 range. Only one. It has twin linked autocannon, 3 range again. 3 range is nice. 2 weapons at 3 range, and then a Sky Strike missile also at 3 range, but can only target flyers. Increase accuracy against flyers, schemers, reduce accuracy against ground targets, okay. So it's better against air in this year. It is a Jink and a Supersonic. Pretty good speed. Let's see how it goes in action. This Beyblade has taken serious damage against the orcs and is still kicking. What the hell? Survived. Taking moral damage here. Forest down. There. Produce a casualty on these guys. We need to damage this tower go down otherwise. I can also pretty good at this. Or yeah. And the rest of the game. Game Boy killed the thing. A missile here, huh? Who's in range? Another one. Those are blade. Reduce the moon penalty for tanks in forest and pillar ruins. Okay, this map was very nice. No wonder the game was so good here. You're gonna miss turn 1, shit wizard. Why you need to go to sleep? Feels bad, man. Does seem solid, the Thunderbolt there. Twin-linked outer cannon, twin-linked last cannon, and even Sky missile against air. Seems solid. Two war bosses deleting the tower. Well, then you better need to go to sleep, shit wizard. Trust me, I know what's good for you. Discard most of them up here, huh? Last cannons in the air, very nice. Can capture this one, huh? Almost finito, huh? Oh, this game was this fight game was amazing here. What's my first impression of Gladius? Like how the turn game in the landscape simulator. It's a good combat game. If you like enjoy combat in 4X games like Civilization, for example, any Civilization clones. Or Civilization is not just combat, but this is just combat here. Warhammer 40,000 makes it fun because it's 40k with its fun units. These things are in life support, huh? We went through so much these tanks. Not bad. Give me the demolisher can. Commissar is far behind. What the hell, that guy survived? Guy survived. Actually, we have a frag grenade. Yoo-hoo! This one with the Astra Militarum was so much fun. Guys, if you missed the start of it, just watch. The first day was 8 hours under siege. Are they gonna go hide? Spare my babies. Seen too much fight. Range arm. Bulgarins. Interesting. 6 armor. Maybe we can increase even more armor there. Their hits lower accuracy, which is interesting as well. We have enough. This is a map for 3 players, and 4 cities was enough. We could have kept expanding, but there was still no point. There's only so many tiles you can acquire while you're pushing with combat. I guess we could have had more extra basilisks on each side, but didn't really matter much. On a bigger map, expansion would be more important for sure. What the hell? How we don't see him here? It's a glitch. I'm glad we had this long game with Astra Militarum. Where you going, orcs? Where you gonna hide? There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide. We got you. Those blades are heavy plows, blades, rams, or scoops used to clear obstacles from the vehicle's path. I don't think there are any more orcs. Got them all. That's it, boys. Orcs are dead. Orcs are dead. Let's leave it a few turns to be sure they're not hiding. Where's my aircraft? Let's scout the rest of the map. Don't wanna want them to grow back out of nothing, right? Okay, map has been explored. Just this corner here. We achieved victory with the quest. What the hell? Custom robots hiding here? And what's about to happen? Send in some bam blades just in case, you know. Bam blades can move much further with Tank Commander. This is Castellan robots. Big ass robots. They're actually quite dangerous in the beginning. Some devils as well. Quite a bit of devils. They're part of the mob of hell. Devils are pretty good against bastions. Holy shit, so many devils in that corner. We've one-shotted so many, they're still there. There was like 5 devils in that corner. For 1 turn, 20% less accuracy. There's the devil lair there. Again, at the edge of the map. Now it's over. Now it's over, boys. We finished. That was a very enjoyable game here. Okay. I'll take a short break, but like 10 to 15 minutes. Stream will be back sooner, starting soon. We are back to Warhammer 2, boys. Total War Warhammer 2. Man of the Month request by Fiara Witch. Still Fate Overhaul mode for the first time in Warhammer 2. With Archaon, you have to destroy greenskins and Vampire counts as for the custom condition. I will be playing more Gladius with time. I'm gonna do my best to get a Space Marine game this month, and definitely more in the future. Let's see the patch notes here, huh? Looks like we might need to restart one moment. Yeah, it looks like the update happened while we were playing the game. Nice. Just 1 second. Okay. Let's check the patch notes. Oh, 1.0.1. You can see in the corner they actually updated the game before the release. It was those zeros and now it's 1 at the end. Note save games from previous versions are not compatible with this version. New added a report pop-up when a faction is defeated. Added Lord of Skulls appeared and disappeared notifications. Shooting a player now makes all his units and outposts turn neutral and reveals his map. Okay, that's good as well. Endgame score graph is now animated. Added French translation. Balance city tiles now exert the zone of control. Any weapon ability that does not consume a unit's action now consumes movement only. Any weapon ability that does not consume a unit action now consumes movement. Only affects a few units, okay? Increase Burner Bomb, armor penetration from 2 to 4 and damage from 2 to 3. So Burner Bomb got buffed. It was a little bit overwhelming. Change Predator main weapon from Auto Cannon to Twinkling Last Cannon. Okay. They're doing Predators now gain 2 extra heavy bolters instead of 2 Last Cannons as upgrade. They changed the Predators. AI units that have melee and range weapons now will make more of an attempt to get into melee range. With AI behavior, it must be regarding the war boss. With AI behavior, to not attack when being heavily outnumbered without an allied city nearby. Fixed unleash neutral units having a choke to not attack. Fix your experience value and strength for AI violation being too low. General, made player colors more distinct, restricted the number of maximum players to 16. Faction Discover report now automatically scrolls to the Discover faction. Improved attack prediction responsiveness. Recommended 2 tiles instead of 3 for city placement. Okay. Ending turn now always clears notifications. Manned landmass basic perimeter again. Removed Castle and Robert from the Astra Militarum army again, since the unit is not part of the official codex. So Castle and robots are no longer the part of Astra Militarum, huh? Okay. Reverted Castle and Robot default color to red. Defeated players in multiplayer are now considered to have always ended their turn. Remove player invite button from non-Steam version. Don't show cinematics in multiplayer. Minor language tweaks and fixes. Update Chinese, German, Russian, Spanish translation. A bunch of bug fixtures, huh? Multiple crash, fix crash. I'm just gonna go fast over this. Hellstrike missile range from 6 to 3. That was really crazy, right? But the damage is not that high. So the Hellstrike now has 3 ranges of 6. It was a bug. The Basilisk Earthshaker cannon minimum range restriction not working. We saw that. The Basilisks were firing its long range weapon at half range. So they will not be able to fire their weapon within on one tile. I'm glad they fixed a lot of stuff here. Fixed first loaded game immediately ending their turn. Okay, that happened last time. That was a pretty big bug here. Okay, good patch. See you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes with Warhammer 2.